Welcome to Braemar Arena, where the Hornets will take on the Irish. There'll be no scoreboard for this game, apparently. The city website blocks it off for the Wi-Fi, so we'll have to run off the scoreboard on the arena. Laurenti will take the drive for the Irish to start off the game. Puck is down. Let's engage. Hornets will dump it in deep. That gives chase Maxwell. Williams puts it up to Campbell. Campbell put it out across to LeBrun. LeBrun will step in onside. He'll get it in deep. Campbell with a nice hit down the corner. Puck back to Campbell. Campbell puts it up to Hanson. Hanson fires it in. 6 saved by the goaltender. Hornets able to get out of the zone. That was Simonson, the ex-Rosemont native. Outside come the Hornets with 14:28 left in the first. Ubel takes the draw. Pace from the feet of Pace. Hits to the Atkins. Atkins over to Ubel. Ubel. They'll get it in deep. Hornets regroup back in their own zone behind the net. Hornets will get it out the center, turn back over. Back the other way come the Irish. Atkins puts it up. Back over to Ubel. Ubel on the half wall. He'll get it in deep. Pace will give chase. Pace with the puck down low. Turned it back over to the Hornets. Hornets will try to get it up. Unable to do so, they got to regroup. The breakout. Back the other way. Third shot wide. On the half wall, Pace puts it up. He's got Atkins. Atkins able to beat his man. He gets tripped up. No call coming though. Take control. Unable to get out of the zone. Lillemon will step up. He'll hit Bertrand in the center. Unable to make his second pass, though. Back the other way come the Hornets. Lure on D. Able to steer that puck in the zone from the corner. Lure takes his man out the puck. Gets control. Put it over to Fredrickson. Fredrickson back down low. Back to Fredrickson. Fredrickson will get it out of the zone to center ice. Erickson will give chase. Hornets will break it out. Lure intercepts it at center ice, but back the other way, dumped into the zone by the Hornets. Wilmone chops at it. Bertrand back up, cross. Fredrickson gets to the Erickson. Erickson will bring it up ice over center line. They'll dump it in deep. They give chase. The Hornets will break it back out. Utala will step up on his man. Hornets will dump it in, though. Utala gives chase into the corner. To Harris there. Able to get it over to Erickson on the far wall. He'll get it up to Fredrickson. Laurenti just about will be able to spring off of that one. Back the other way it comes. Hornets will get it in down deep. Good hit down low by Laurenti. Butala will put it up to his man, LeBrun. LeBrun will chip it out of the zone. DDD go to the Hornets. They'll dump it in on net. Pedersen will glove save it. They'll just hold on to it with 11:55 left in the first. Score not at 0. Laurenti unable to win the draw. Comes back out to the point. Shot fired wide. Shot fired back down low. Good stop by Pedersen. Net is off. Now the whistle will blow with 11:45 left in the first. Net came off this Moorings. Laurenti wins the draw out to the point. Puck deflected in, but steered in the corner. Wheeled around top of the circle. Some opportunities here by Edina. Good job by Foster to take his man out front. Foster down low. Puts it over to Butala. Butala will tip it up. Hits Campbell. Campbell up. He'll hit Atkins. Or Laurenti, sorry. Back the other way comes, though. Good job by Butala to turn it over to LeBrun. LeBrun will bring it up ice. Back the other way he comes. He'll dance around. Gets it in over the blue. Unable to get it in deep enough, though. Good hit by Williams as he stepped up on his man, took him out. Hansen will retrieve. We're going to have a penalty now. Williams is going to go to the box for a roughing call with 10:59 left in the first. Score at 0s. So Williams in the box for the Irish. Bertrand wins the draw. Down low to Lure. Lure gets pinned by 2 men. Unable to keep control. Good stick, but turn it right back over to the Hornets. Hornets will set up their power play. They'll fire it in. That's deflected in on net. It'll be 1-0 Hornets. 10:44 left in the first. 1-0 Edina. Ubel on the draw for the Irish. They'll win the draw momentarily. Then Edina will dump it in the zone. Gives Chase's Lure. He gets blasted. Blasted on a hip check. Bowlon will tie his man up in the corner. Ubel will help him out. And back up to Atkins. Atkins will hit Pace. Pace. They'll be in offside. Atkins just had a little bit too much speed. It's about a foot offside. 10:20 left. Irish down 1-0 in the first. Ubel on the draw. Loses it to the defenseman. Hornets go D to D, and they'll bring it in the zone of the Irish. They'll fire it in. Charlie will make the save, and he'll hold on with 10:10 left in the first. Ubel on the draw, loses it once again. Wheeled up top. Had save up front. Hit a shin pad, I think, of that Lure. But Atkins will dump it in on net. Turned aside by the goaltender. Atkins gets chased. Back up top. Lure on his man. Hornets will dump it in. Hornets will get there first. They look up front. Nothing doing there. Charlie will cover it up with 9:43 left in the first. Bertrand on the draw for the Irish. He'll win it. over to Foster. Foster ringing around to Erickson. Erickson, he'll chip it up, but not out of the zone. Great pad save by Pedersen there out front. Doyle will chip it up to Bertrand. Bertrand will get it in only to the D of the Hornets. Utala was able to turn that puck over to Erickson. Erickson will get it to Doyle. Doyle puts it over to Bertrand. Utala will step in. Back the other way, 2-on-1. Good stick by Foster to keep it to the outside. As the Irish were able to forecheck back. Or backcheck back, sorry. But the Hornets will regroup. They'll come back in the zone outside, though. 9:03 left in the first. Laurenti wins the draw. The Irish. Chipped out of the zone by LeBrun. LeBrun will glove it down. Trying to hit his man up top. That's turned over, but back to LeBrun, back to Campbell. Campbell bring it over center ice, unable to get it in deep. Back the other way it comes. Turn back over. LeBrun will walk in. He loses the puck. Hornets are able to dump it in the Irish zone. Good job by Hansen to get enough on the stick of the Hornet, but he'll walk in. Fired. Pad saved by Pedersen. Another penalty coming on the Irish. 8:29 left in the first. It's Laurenti going in the box for a trip. Irish should be down one player again. Irish, LeBrun able to win the draw. Down low to Williams. Williams will fire it out of the zone. And that'll clear the zone completely. Hornets will have to regroup. They do come up ice. They'll put it across to the red. Back in the Irish zone. They'll drop off on the half wall. Back up top. Tried to hit his man across. He did momentarily. LeBrun, he could be it. This is a 2-on-1 opportunity for the Irish on the PK. Campbell will fire. Stopped by the goaltender. Great opportunity for the Irish on the PK. Back the other way comes the Hornets. Unable to get out, hit his man up top. The Hornets put it back down in their own zone. No icing called. 1 minute and 6 seconds left on the PK for the Irish. Irish able to chip it out the zone. Good job by Ubel. Being stopped by Pedersen with 46 seconds left in the PK for the Irish. 7:14 left on the game clock in the first. Irish down 1-0. Ubel on the draw for the Irish. He'll win it. Goes down deep to Lure. Lure turns back over to the Hornets. Hornets try to group. Back up top. They're able to keep it in the zone, though. Pace will take control. Tries to hit Ubel. That pass is intercepted. Back the other way come the Hornets in the Irish zone. Ubel will put it out to Pace to fire it down. 22 seconds left on the PK for the Irish. Hornets to bring it into the Irish zone once again. They set up. They try to hit a man out front. Good job by Ubel to get it in deep. 3 seconds left. That should just about do it on this PK for the Irish. Both teams at full strength. Back the other way come the Hornets. Willimon controls the puck. Puts it down low, off the boards to himself. Unable to get out of the zone, though. Puck squeaks in. Unable to hit his man. We got Ubel on the far side. Ubel will bring it up over center. He looks over for Pace. Unable to connect. Hornets are changing. Back the other way. Willimon, good job on his man. Send him wide. Try will make the glove save with 5:57 left in the first. Irish down 1-0. Shots on goal 12-2 in favor of the Hornets. Bertrand on the draw for the Irish. He'll win it. Back down low to Butala. Butala will pull up. He'll hit Erickson. Erickson chips it out of the zone. Erickson will take control again. He's got a man, Freddie. Freddie on the far side. He'll move it in. Unable to keep control of that pass, though. Tala steps up, and they quick in the zone. Foster will back him up. Foster controls. Foster looks up, hits Erickson. Erickson will look up for Fredrickson. Fredrickson will dump it in deep. Irish will give chase. Bertrand almost the first man there. Good job by Fredrickson to put a stick in there, but back come the Hornets the other way. Stepping over the line. He's going to go wide. Sharp angle shot. Butala down low. Escapes. He'll put it up across to Erickson. Erickson's got some time on the half wall. Half wall, he puts it up, but unable to get out of the zone. Butala tried to chip it up and then went to Foster. Foster tried to chip it. He lost it. Good opportunity by the Hornets. Irish still unable to get out of the zone completely. But right back on to Pedersen. He'll hold on with 4:54 left in the first period. Irish down 1-0. Laurenti on the draw. He'll get it at the LeBrun. LeBrun will take it out of the zone. He'll lose it at center. But Laurenti is going to take it in. He's offside. Puck went in before he stepped in. 4:46 left. Face off just outside of the zone of the Hornets. Not sure what the stoppage of play is here, but they're talking to both sides, both coaches, and letting you know something. Regardless, Laurenti on the draw. He'll lose that. Controlled by the Hornets. Wants to bring it up. Hansen will take it out, chip it out of the zone. Hornets will dump it in. They'll have to take up. Williams. He'll knock it off the glass. Unable to get it completely out of the zone, though. They're going to say it was played with a high stick. Puck's going to go all the way down to the Hornets zone with 4:28. Laurenti loses the draw. Hornets to take control in their own zone. Chip it up to Simonson. Simonson will get it out for the Hornets. Good job by Williams to stand up on the blue line. Back to Simonson, though, for the Hornets. Blocked away by Pedersen. Back the other way it comes with LeBrun. LeBrun bring it up ice. He dances around one guy. He's going to step in. Oh, he had Laurenti out front. Laurenti was unable to bury it with an empty net. It would have been a tie game. Great opportunity by the Irish to score there. Not this one at one. Oh, Williams unable to hit his man in the slot. Back the other way it comes. Good job defensively by Hansen. Back the other way, Laurenti. He'll bring it up ice. He'll dance in over center, chip it up. Chips it up to himself. He'll walk into the line. He'll fire in on the goaltender with a glove hand save. 3:34 left in the first period. Shots on goal, 16-3 in favor of the Hornets. Hornets up 1-0. Google on the draw for the Irish. Unable to keep control off the face-off. Back the other way it comes. Fired in, sharp angle shot. That was sticked away by Pedersen. Blocked out front by Atkins. Atkins will take it up. Unable to chip it up to his man. And still the Hornets are offside. Irish will regroup. Lillemone fires it across. That's going to be nice and calm. With 3:07 left in the first. Google on the draw for the Irish. Centerman gets kicked out. Ubel's able to win the draw. Bring her on the boards over to Atkins. Atkins up to Ubel. Ubel 2-on-1 with pace. He has his man. Blocker saved by the goaltender. Unable to get much of a rebound on that. Irish keep control down low though. Back up front. There it possibly was. Net comes off his moorings. A couple of the Irish thought they had a goal there. It did go wide. Regardless, 2:46 left in the first. Irish down by 1. Shots and goals currently are 16-5 in favor of Edina. Ubel in the draw for the Irish. They'll put it back to Pace. Pace will fire, but that was blocked. Back out to Lure it comes at center ice. Back into the zone. Hornets take control though. Puts it up to center ice. 1-1 against Lillemone. This man will step in, fire a shot, blocked by Pedersen. Puck deflected in the corner. Rebound. Knocked in the netting with 2:23 left in the first. Bertrand on the draw. You put it knocked down low to Foster. Foster ringing around Doyle. Doyle will chip it up. He's got his man Bertrand again. Bertrand up to Fredrickson. Fredrickson will chip it around his man. Ref with his arm up. We get a penalty called. Not sure who it's on here, but I do believe it's going to be on the Hornets. Irish will be going on the power play. Looks like an elbowing call. It's going to be an elbow with 2:12 left in the first period. Irish on the power play. Blue on the draw. Not able to win it. Simonson will carry it for the Hornets. Simonson will knock it into the zone. Pinned up by Pace. Pace will take him in the boards. Good job by Simonson, though, to kill some valuable time off on this one. As we've got 3 Irish against one Hornet. Irish turn it over. Nearly were able to capitalize on that were the Hornets on the shorthanded goal. They back down to LeBrun. LeBrun in his own zone. They'll put it back over. Ref was right there. Turned over off the ref's skates. But LeBrun still gets control. He'll carry it up over the center red line. He'll pull up in the slot. Fires off the blocker of the goaltender into the netting. 1:26 left in the first period. 1:15 left in the Irish power play. Able to take the draw for the Irish. Unable to win it again, but back out to LeBrun on the point. LeBrun, unable to handle it cleanly, puts it back to Atkins. Atkins out top. Pace, unable to hit his man. Hornets are able to get out of the zone. Back the other way it comes. Fired in on the goaltender. Pad save. Into the corner it goes. LeBrun will pick up the puck and bring it up ice. He hits his man Pace across center ice. He'll go into the zone. He'll dance in, hit Atkins. Atkins, walk around. He'll fire in. Puck is deflected up into the netting again. 52.3 left in the first period. 41 seconds left, still on the Irish power play. Doyle unable to win the draw. Back down low, Campbell gives chase. Gets out to the point. Williams keeps it in. Good job by Williams at the point. Glove it in. Back to Williams. Williams will step in. He'll be his man. He's got time. He's got space. Oh, he had an opportunity to hit the top shelf, but fired it just wide. That'll be dumped back down in the Irish zone. 19 seconds left. Williams will pick it up. Fans on his first opportunity to pass it over. Finally hits his man. I thought I was going to be outside. Laurenti had to step in, but official said no. Hornets will dump it down with 11 seconds left. They killed out the penalty, though. 5 seconds left in the period. Williams behind his net is just going to hold it. He'll put it up. Neutral zone. That'll do it for the first period. Irish down 1-0. Shots on goal, 19-6 in favor of the Hornets. We'll move on to period 2. The ref's going to change the pegs in the net. They're not satisfied with them coming off as much as they have been. Here we go for period 2. We're off. The official dropped the puck. The doors are still open for both boxes. Regardless, Lure takes a big spill down low. Turned over to Campbell. Campbell will bring it up over center ice. His man rides him off the puck. Unable out of the reach of Laurenti. Back to Lure. Lure will dump it. Irish will tag up. Take it to center ice from the Hornets. Hornets will step in over fired shot from the top of the circles. Able to make the save was Pedersen. 14-21 left in the second period. Ubel in the draw for the Irish. Unable to win it. Back out to the point for the Hornets. Hornets will dump it in. Blocked momentarily by Ubel, but turned back over. Good stop by Pedersen out front. Still controlled by the Hornets and then turned back over. Up comes Pace. Pace over center line. Puts it into Atkins. Atkins will dump it in, stick away by the goal, turn it into the corner. Ubel rides his man off, hits Atkins. Atkins shot fired. That was deflected wide. Back up top, the defenseman. Hansen will step in, take his man out. That comes neutralized. Hansen will dump it in. Stick to the side by the goaltender. Irish give chase, but the Hornets will dump it in. They dump it all the way down. That's going to be nice and called. Icing with 13:37 left in the second period. Irish down by 1. Poole on the draw for the Irish. Goes down low to the Hornets, though. Irish momentarily keep it in the zone. Simonson with the Hornets. He gets taken off his puck. Good job by Uwell. Good shot by Pace on the one-timer. Stopped by the goaltender, though. Puck turned back over to the Hornets. Williams will take control. They put it up to Atkins. Atkins still keeps control. He hits Pace. Pace. And just dump it in. There's going to be no icing called. Oh. I thought the defenseman could have played it, but ref said no. It is going to be an icing call with 13:04 left in the second period. Bertrand on the draw for the Irish. Unable to win it cleanly. Off the draw, the Hornets were able to shoot it in. Pedersen able to cover it up. 12:59. This time, draw was won. Vitale will fight around. Not out of the zone, though. Puck deflected out front, just about into the net, but it goes up to the other netting. Clock did not move on that one. Bertrand will win it into the corner to Foster. Foster will fire it around over to Erickson on the far side. Erickson will put it up to Fredrickson. Unable to get it in deep, though. Back the other way it comes. It'll go on Pedersen. He's just going to glove it down. 12:37. Irish unable to get out of the zone once again. They turn it right back over to the defenseman. Finally, Bertrand. Bertrand will put it up to center ice to Fredrickson. Fredrickson will get it down low. Irish will give chase. 2 men on it. Unable to get there, though. Hornets will just put it back up to center ice. Irish will regroup. Center Bertrand will dump it. Back to the Irish D. Lure. It's Bertrand. Bertrand to Fredrickson. Turned it back over. Back the other way it comes. Odd man rush. Off of Hornets take a shot. It goes off of Charlie's glove into the top shelf. 12:05. Hornets up 2-0. Shots on goal 24-8. Valencia unable to win the draw. Hornets take control. Back in their own zone. They go D to D. Right up to center ice. They'll dump it in deep. Gives chase with Pedersen. Or Hansen, as Pedersen left the back behind the net for him. Irish still unable to keep control. Fired in on Pedersen into his midsection. They'll hold on with 11:48 left in the second. Runty wins the draw this time in the corner to Williams. Williams to Campbell. Campbell will chip it out to center ice. LeBrun will give chase. LeBrun will chase his man down. He falls down. Back down in the corner to LeBrun. LeBrun tries to hit Campbell out front. Unable to do so. Back the other way it comes. Up to center ice. Hansen, Williams. Williams back to Hansen. Hansen will play it up. Try to hit LeBrun. He turned it over, but LeBrun was able to pickpocket his man. Take the shot on that. It's up by the goaltender with 11-18. LeBrun walks his man off the draw, and then turns it back over. Hornets forced to break out, unable to do so. Campbell was able to hit his man. Campbell with the puck, fires it across. I think he was trying to make the pass over to Laurenti, but unable to do so. Back out of the zone it comes. Hansen will step up. He'll bring it in over the line. Hansen tried to hit his man, but he fanned on his opportunity. Campbell will dance around one. He's got an opportunity over to LeBrun. LeBrun's going to fire right into the midsection of the goaltender. 10:45 left here in the second. Who will on the draw for the Irish? He knocks it down low. But the Hornets will keep control. Unable to keep it in the zone. Foster at center ice. He gets it up to Atkins. Atkins will dump it in. Uhl will give chase with pace. Good job by Foster to step up, but back the other way it comes 2-on-1. You got Boutal on one man. He was able to take the pass away. Good job by Pedersen to stop the shot, though. Pickpocketed down the corner of Butala. Puck goes out to the point, put back in on front of the net. Butala was able to get a stick on there to knock it to the side. Back down low pace. He'll fight it around. Butala will give chase as well, too. It's his man along the half wall. Still controlled by the Hornets. Still controlled by the Hornets at this point. They'll bring it up, put it up to the point. They'll step in. Odd angle shot. Goes in the back of the net. It's going to be 3-0 Hornets. 9:40 left in the second period. Shots and goal, 28-10 in favor of the Hornets. Irish down 3-0. Bertrand on the draw. Irish turn it back over again. Lure. We get up to Doyle. Doyle bring it up over to the center ice line. He'll put it in the zone. Still with control. Flips it up front. No look. That was deflected off the goaltender and into the netting with 9:19. A lot of no-look passes by the Irish that just are going around aimlessly here. Bertrand wins the draw to Doyle. Doyle puts it up top. Fired in by Lillemone. Goes into the corner. Back up front. Doyle tried to step in on his man. Unable to get a great opportunity. Lure. He'll fire it in. Easy save by the goaltender with the mitt. 9:04. Laurenti on the draw. He wins it up to the point. Lure, he'll step in, take a shot. Nice low shot. Blocked by the goaltender. The goaltender really didn't know where it was, but he was able to stop it. Back the other way come the Hornets. Hornets fire it high. Irish get it. They got LeBrun. Oh, just about was able to spring him at the blue line. The Irish will dump it in. They'll give chase. Unable to keep it in the zone very long. Back the other way it comes. Finally, the Irish do get it back. Laurenti will get it in. He'll chip it up. Get right back to the defenseman of the Hornets. Hornets go D-to-D. And they'll bring it back up ice. Tip back into the Irish zone. Pedersen out to play it for Lure. Lure back over for Lillemon. Lillemon looks for a pass. He'll go back D to D to Lure, but comes right back in the Irish zone. Irish up to LeBrun. LeBrun will put it out. Gets it out as far as center, but that's about it. Lillemon will get down low. He'll chip it up. Gets the center ice, but turns it back over. Hornets will dump it right back in the Irish zone. We'll have to regroup once again. Lillemon up to Campbell. Campbell gets smoked along the wall, but turned it right back over. Back in the Irish zone. LeBrun will try to trip it up to himself. He'll dance around. Nice little nifty move. He still has the puck. Still keep control. He'll dance around. Tries to hit two-man out front. Unable to connect with either of them. Back the other way it comes. Lure loses the footing, but he was able to recover and get the puck. And then turned it right back over. Back the other way. Thankfully, LeBrun was able to get that puck. Otherwise, there was two Hornets that were going to be, and that's going to be an offside for the Irish. There's two Hornets there that were going to have a great opportunity to score there with 7:08 left. We'll get the offside. Irish down 3-0. Fastling goal, 28-12 in favor of the Hornets. Ubel flips the draw into the zone. Hornets will take control, though. Yeah, the puck came back over the line and back into the zone. That should be an offside. Space is trying to make his case that it was put back in by the Hornet. The ref said no. 6:54. Ubel wins the draw this time. Pace will take control and try to put it back to Ubel. Turn back over, though. Stepped up was Hansen, took his man out. Williams take control. He'll hit his man up, Atkins. Atkins unable to handle that pass. But it went to Ubel, back over to Pace. Pace will step in over the line. He'll fire in on the goaltender. Blocker saved. Atkins gets the rebound, though, down in the corner. He'll fire it around. Nobody completely there. Pace unable to get to the puck. Hornets do a great job of breaking it out. They almost have a 2-on-1. They have a great opportunity. Good job by Williams to control that puck on the rebound. He'll fire it down for an icing call with 6:07 left in the second period. Irish down 3-0. Shots on goal, 28-13. Hornets will win the draw. They'll fire that puck wide, though. Foster down low. Unable to get it out. To Bertrand. Bertrand will hit Doyle. Doyle finally gets it out of the zone. Fredrickson goes flying. Tall, unable. Foster will pick it up. Foster will put across Fredrickson. He's unable to get the puck. Back to Foster, though. Foster, he gets taken down. No call called. Oh, finally armed guys go up. We are going to have a tripping call. Irish are going to go on the power play. 5:36 left in the second period. Irish on the power play. Ubel in the draw. He'll win it. Up top to LeBrun. LeBrun over to Pace. Pace will walk in. He'll fire, but that puck is wide. Atkins will pick up in the corner. Fans on his first opportunity back over to Ubel. Ubel, he'll dance around. He was trying to hit Atkins down low. Pace, he'll fire in. Great stop by the goaltender. He'll gobble that up, though, with 5:18 left. Great pad save. The goaltender had no clue where it was, but able to get the pad out. 1:42 left in the power play for the Irish. Ubel unable to win the draw cleanly, but he's able to keep control. Puck goes back up to LeBrun to Pace. Pace down low to Atkins. Beautiful opportunity there. Atkins will put it back in the back of the net. It's going to be Atkins from Pace and LeBrun. On the good job by Ubel to win the draw and get it back to LeBrun. Irish draw within 2. 5:09 left in the second. Irish. Doyle will walk in. Over the line. He'll fire. Shot deflected in the corner. Doyle puts it over to his man down low. Yeah, Laurenti. Some stick work. Campbell will step it with it. Oh, he tried to hit Laurenti back. Unable to connect. Back the other way it comes for the Hornets. Hornets step in the line. Oh, great opportunity by the Hornets. Deflected just wide. Williams will pick up the puck. Trying to hit his man Laurenti. Unable to do so. Back down. Hanson will put it up. Not out of the zone. Finally, it comes out of the zone. Campbell will turn it over to Doyle. Doyle gets it in over the blue. He gets taken down. No call. Hornets bring it over center ice. Good job by Williams to step up on his man, but he turns it over. Hornets have a great opportunity here. Good stick by Hanson. Pedersen able to put the blocker in on it. Not sure if you saw that or not, but 4:08 left in the second. Irish down 3-1. Bertrand on the draw, loses it. Hornets will fire in. Good stick up front. Never got to the goaltender by Lillemone. The Irish get it out the center ice, but center ice as far as it goes. It goes down back to Lillemone. Lillemone out top. This is the man at the blue line. Back to Lillemone. Lillemone will put it up. He has Erickson. Erickson fighting off his man. Bertrand there to help. Hornets come out with it. Look at it up. They're going to be outside. They're going to have to tag up. Lillemone will control the puck for the Irish. Hits his man in the skate, not on the stick. And back the other way comes, though. Fredrickson, great opportunity. Try to dive across and put that puck across to Erickson as he had him in the slot. Now Fredrickson again. Fredrickson, tried to hit Erickson again. That puck is deflected once again. Luer will step up on his man. Drives him wide. Sharp angle shot. Not even close. Hornets will still keep control, though. Back to the top point, far side. They'll shoot in. Puck deflected into the corner. Simonson will pull up. Simonson with a seeing eye shot, but Charlie was able to corral that one in with 2:47 left in the second period. Shots on goal, 29-15 in favor of the Hornets. Irish able to win the draw again. Back up front. Good job of the D to keep it up. Irish able to chip it out of the zone just momentarily. Back the other way. Comes the Hornets. They bring it in. Foster will take his man off. Nobody home for the Hornets on the D. Puck comes out the zone. They'll fling it back in. Kutal will get chased beyond the net. They'll put it up to Pace. Pace. Come back. He tried to flip it up to Ubel. That pass was knocked out of midair. Kutal will get the puck. He puts it up to Atkins. Atkins will get it up to center ice at least. Put back in the zone. Kutala will put it up to Ubel. Ubel will put it across. He's got Pace. Pace into the zone. Up top it goes. Good job by Kutala. Knock his man off the puck. Still has control of the puck momentarily. He gets it up to Atkins. Atkins over to Pace. Pace will step in. He's got room. He fires in. Glove saved by the goaltender with 1:38. 3-1 in favor of the Hornets still. Irish able to win draw. Trickles in on the goaltender. He'll just hold on. 136. Run on the draw. Said Campbell, unable to put it back to Campbell. Williams able to control it. Just enough to take up was LeBrun as Williams brought it over the line. He'll put it down low. LeBrun will get there first. He'll put it up top to the D. Williams will step in. He'll fire. Blocker down by the goaltender. And into the net, or into the Irish bench it goes. 1:10 left in the second. Face-off will be the left to the Hornet goaltender. Laurenti on the draw. Unable to do much. Good job of LeBrun to walk in there, try to stick away. Kept in the zone by Hansen. Now it's finally dumped down deep. It's going to be enough for icing or not. White refs wave off the icing. I'm not sure why, but maybe they said it was tipped. Oh. Another turnover by the Irish on a no-look pass. Dumped down low was Hansen. He gets back up. Good stop by Campbell with the shin pad. Back up to LeBrun, unable to spring free, though. Hornets take control. We'll put it back up, and we'll dump it in deep with 27 seconds left. Hansen will fire it up. He gets taken to the boards. Now it's one-on-one. LeBrun and his man. He'll try to dance around him, and that's going to be a holding call. As he tried to dance around him, he's going to call him for trip with 15.7, though. Irregardless, it was a hold or a trip, as he did nothing to let his guy go around. They call for that every time. Chance for the Irish. Strike within one. Google on the draw. We'll put it to Atkins. Atkins will turn it over in the corner. Good job by Pace to keep it in on the top of the zone. Down low to Atkins. Oh, with seconds left, he's going to turn it over. Big hit out top. And Simonson gets taken down on the hit. 1:45 it's going to be left in the power play for the Irish as we start the third period. When we come back after the resurfacing. So we'll see you back in about 15 minutes. Until then. All right, we're just about back here from Raymar for the start of the third period. Irish going to start the power play after the start of the third period with 1:45 left on the penalty kill for the Hornets. So 1:45 power play for the Irish. Fresh sheet of ice. See what the Irish can do. Move on the draw for the Irish. Irish are going to lose the draw. Send it in the Irish zone by the Hornets. Back down low, Pace. He'll put it to LeBrun. LeBrun back down to Pace. Pace will bring it up. He'll hit Ubel on the far side. Ubel back over to Pace. Pace will bring it up over center ice. He'll bring it in the zone. Pace will hold up. He'll get it in deep. He'll chase his Atkins. He'll turn it over and then puck fire back down in the Irish zone. Pedersen out to play it. He'll fire it up to center ice. Pace will bring it in the zone. Tries to hit Williams in the middle. Williams falls down. Turn back over. LeBrun with control. He'll pull up. Atkins will give him support. But into the bench it goes. Into the zone it'll go for the Irish. 58 seconds left on the whistle. Not much doing in the first part of that period on the power play. We'll win the draw down low to LeBrun. LeBrun will look up. He'll survey. He'll hit Williams on the far side. Williams bring it over center ice. They're bringing it over the zone to Ubel. Back over to Williams. Williams, he'll look up. Tries to hit his man Atkins out front. Good job by Ubel to keep it in the zone momentarily. Nope, back the other way it comes. Now it's going to be a breakaway for the Hornets. Short-handed. He shot it wide, though. He's going to get a second opportunity. Great save by Pedersen out front. 27 seconds left in the Irish power play. It does not look like they're in the power play at this moment in time. 13:42 on the game clock. Irish will win the draw this time. Laurenti down in the corner to Lure. Will look up, trying to hit his man on the half wall, unable to do so. Laurenti overskates it, but maintains control. They'll bring it up out of the zone. Up over center ice comes Laurenti, turns it over right at the far blue line. Unable to get it in deep as the Irish. Finally, they do. Campbell down low. Tried to hit his man. That was turned back over. Lure will give chase. That's going to do it. Hornets are full strength. 13-12 left. Lure turns it just about over. Right a bad point in the zone. And the Hornets will take control. Costly turnovers by the Irish. Fired in. Bad save by Pedersen. Laurenti will chip it up down low. Trying to hit Campbell on the breakout. Campbell duck. Down he comes out of the zone. Not enough for icing, though. Hornets control behind their own net. Doyle gave chase. Gave his man just enough to keep it in the zone. Back out it comes. 2-on-2. Good job by Loma on the step up on his man at the blue. And put another body into another player. But Irish still cannot get control of the puck. Great opportunity there. Stick into the corner by Pedersen. Irish missing checks now as well, too. Hornets still keep control. Finally, his man was ridden off. But right back down in the zone. The Hornets will fire it in. 11:50. One back to play it. He'll chip it up to Doyle. Doyle will skate back around his own net. Nobody home. He'll just fire it up right to the point man. Another great opportunity by the Hornets. Irish just putting passes where nobody's there without looking. Atkins dumped in. Dumped in the zone. Butala will give chase. Butala down low. He'll fire it around. The winger wasn't there. Butala down low as the D pinches it on him. Bergeron will put up to Ferguson. Ferguson back over across Erickson off his skate into center ice, whereas the Hornets take control. Back up top. Foster, he'll step in. He'll gain control momentarily. He'll put it up. He's trying to hit Erickson on the far side. Erickson finally does get it. Trying to hit Ferguson on the breakout. Turn back over. Center ice it comes. Fired in the zone wide. Foster takes control behind the net. He pulls up right in front of the net. Dancing out in front of the net. Dangerous. Another dangerous play. Irish only get it to center ice once again until the Hornets take control, and back the other way it comes. Good stick by Vitala to drive it wide. Foster will take it up and he'll fire it on down. That's going to be a nice and called. So icing with 10:20 left in the third. 10:19. They'll let one another extra second run off the clock. Blue on the draw for the Irish, unable to win it. Up top of the point, blocked to the side by Pedersen. Shot fired in, deflected wide. Hornets still keep control down low. Back up top to the point, he'll fire in, blocked out front by Williams. Irish able to chip it out the zone, back down on the net. No icing called. Irish unable to get it past the far blue line at this point in time. Hansen rises man in the glass. Shot fired high and wide. Williams will take it up. No man around. Hansen will get to the puck. He'll put it up off the boards. That's going to be down for an icing call. 9:34. Shots on goal at this point, 35-18 in favor of the Hornets. 9:34 left in the regulation. Irish unable to win the draw again. Shot fired in. It was deflected wide. It does come out of the Irish zone, but right back in it. Back in come the Hornets. Try to hit a man out front, nobody home. Irish will dump, chip it up. Not enough for icing. The Hornets right back the other way once again, but Williams able to control it momentarily. He'll hit Pace. Pace at center ice. He'll step in over the blue. He'll lock in. He'll hold up. Looking for some support. He gets it from Laurenti. Laurenti will get it in deep. Back out of the zone it comes once again. Step in. Lure loses the footing again, but thankfully the forward for the Hornets was unable to keep control of the puck. Turned over on the sidewall. Pace able to get out of the zone as far as center ice. But the Hornets come right back the other way. Back to the other side. Oh, wide open net, but he fired it high and up over the netting. Irish able to get it out of the zone. There's going to be a penalty called. We have a hooking call on the Hornets. Irish going back on the power play with 8:20 left in the third, down by 2. Blue on the draw. Wins the draw. Atkins puts it up to the point to Pace. Pace to the run, back to Pace. Pace down low to Ubel. Ubel hits it over to Atkins on the side, off the elbow of the net, up into the netting with 8:10 left. Centerman gets picked out the face-off for the Hornets. Ooh, on the draw. Unable to win it, though. Hornets keep control. Play to the high stick. It's going to go all the way back down to the Irish zone on a high stick. 8:04 left in the third. 1:45 left in the power play for the Irish. Irish will win the draw. Down to LeBrun, to Williams, back down to LeBrun. LeBrun behind his net. He'll wheel up. He'll bring it up ice with some speed. Drops it off for Williams. Williams drops it for Ubel. Ubel puts it back down to LeBrun. Back up top to Ubel. Ubel will walk across over to Pace. Pace will fire in. That shot deflected wide. Unable to keep his footing with LeBrun down the corner, but Ubel will keep control. Ubel puts off his man. Still has control of it. Back over. He has Pace. Pace unable to keep it in the zone. Back the other way it comes. Great stop by Charlie with the pad there. As the Hornets were unable to capitalize on the PK once again. Back up the ice comes Pace. Pace with the puck over the line. Back over across ice to Ubel. Ubel loses control momentarily. Irish unable to keep it in the zone. LeBrun chip it. Tries to hit Ubel. Still connect on some of these passes. Back down the Irish zone it goes. LeBrun to give chase. He hit his man as he's trying to get the puck. Kind of put the elbow out there, and he's going to go to the box. That's going to do it for the Irish power play. We're going to go 4-on-4. It's going to be a roughing call with 6:46 left in the game. Shot fired in from the point, blocked away by Pedersen. Out of the zone it comes. Hornets will play catch, D-to-D. They'll bring it in over the line. Good job by Utal to ride his man off into the corner. The puck comes out of the zone. Hornets will have to regroup once again. As they do. They'll chip it up. Good job by Laurenti. Hornets are full strength. Irish on the PK for a minute and a half. Pedersen will knock it in the corner. Foster rides his man off in the corner. Gets some help by Laurenti, but left out front. Hornets will keep control. He'll wheel across. He'll fire from the top of the slot. Blocked away by Pedersen. Blocked out of the corner. Good pad save by Pedersen. Hornets still keep control of the puck on the power play here. With 5:40 left. Shoots right in the midsection of Pedersen. He'll hang on with 5:37 left. 51 seconds left in the PK for the Irish. Shots on goal, 40-18 in favor of the Hornets. Bertrand wins the draw over in the corner, but controlled by the Hornets. Hornets will wheel up, back fires up top. Pad saving in the corner. Pedersen backs it over in the corner. Hornets keep control though. Along the half wall, the Hornets. Wilmone's able to chip it up and out of the zone. Back come the Hornets up over center ice into the Irish zone. They try to dump it off. Unable to get taken down, but unable to get it out. Gets turned right back over to the Hornets. And they're going to bury that one from the top of the slot. 4:58 left in the game. Irish down 4-1. Ooh, on the draw. They'll get it in deep. Onto the goaltender. He'll steer it aside into behind his net. Ooh will keep it down low. They're just pestering his man. But able to get out of the zone again. Once again, the Hornets. And unable to put it back in the zone with pace. Hornets keep control. 4:36 left. Hornets nearly turned it over in the middle of the slot to Pace. Pace able to keep it in the zone. He'll still keep control. He'll put it over to Williams. Williams unable to get there. Back the other way, the Hornets come. Hornets fire across. Middle of the slot once again. That's going to find the back of the net with 4:16, 5-1 Hornets. Laurenti unable to win the draw. Hornets will dump it in the outer zone. Harrison out to play it. He'll fire it around. He'll get LeBrun. Not quite there. Kutala will get chase. He gets there. Able to knock it up to Campbell. Campbell will put up this just about center ice. Controlled by the Hornets. They'll dump it in deep once again. Kutala to retrieve. To put it up off the board to Laurenti. Laurenti unable to get it out, but he got it over to LeBrun. LeBrun will walk it out of the zone. Over to Campbell. Campbell will walk it in over the line. Campbell put it up midair. Still kept in the zone momentarily. Back out it comes. LeBrun will handle it. And then he turns it right back over straight to the Hornet player. Kutala put it up to Laurenti. Laurenti turns it over. Back from the Hornets the other way. Laurenti is on him. We got a whistle for an offside with 3:23 left in the game. Face off just outside the outer zone. Laurenti on the draw. Kutala, take it. He'll get out of the zone. Back to center ice. Hornets will dump it in, though. Kutala gets chase. And down the corner. He gets ridden hard into the boards. Back up the ice comes LeBrun, though. LeBrun with the puck. He'll step in over the line with Campbell. Campbell has the puck. Put it down to LeBrun. LeBrun back across. Oh, he tried to hit his man out front. Laurenti unable to do so. Back the other way it comes. One-on-one with Foster. Foster able to make the guy miss. Back down low. It goes in the corner. Kutala will put it up. He'll chip it up. Nobody home. Finally it does. It gets to Laurenti. Laurenti will bring it up the other way. Laurenti gets hooked. Nothing called. Hands go up flying. Back the other way it comes. Irish made the change. 2-on-2 over the line. Hornets step in. Good stop by Pedersen up front on the tip. Laurenti the other way. He comes. He tries to flip it up to himself and around. Unable to do so. Lure. .2:11 on the clock. Irish take control. LeBrun passes out. Nobody home. Hornets will fire it in on net. Try to make the glove save with 2:01 left. 1 minute left in the actual hour clock, so I don't think we're going to finish this one on time. Irish lose the draw. Back out to the point for the Hornets. Back down low in the corner. Hornets going to be probably pretty content just to keep it down low and kill some time off. There's only 34 seconds left in the hour clock. Irish come out of the zone with it. Harrison over to Fredrickson. Fredrickson will dump it in over the line. That was deflected. Back to Lure in the zone. Lure misses his chip. Lillemon will grab it momentarily. Lure, he chips it right back over to a Hornet player. Finally, Irish should get it out of the zone. The Hornets will dump it in deep. There's 1:21 left. 5 seconds left on the game clock. Lillemon will fire it up ice. It'll go off the referee, and that's going to do it. Irish are going to fall on this one, 5-1 to the Hornets. Shots on goal, 46-18. It's going to do it for the game here from Braemar. Irish fall 5-1. Next game is February 1st against Osseo Maple Grove. So we'll see you on the next one. Until then, good night.